Yeah, I think so.
Why are you giving up? Take it back. 2 steps that way. Why did we move up past that line? There was no reason to move it. Move up, man. Keep coming. Thank you very much.
is here, sir?
CNN. But
Reuters. Sir, Reuters.
Sticks only. And you have one per outlet. That's it. Who?
Reuters.
Reuters commercial.
Just one front, just one.
New York City presidential only.
One stick per outlet.
One per outlet. Wait, what
Excuse me for sneaky pick.
No.
Get back a little bit.
Show me.
We're
doing the sticks first. Wait, sticks. Sticks only. Only sticks. Only sticks. I don't know. Only sticks. Okay, right.
Jamali.
Why are you?
So,
Can't get any closer, huh?
yeah. Now you.
Yeah, we should
Yes,
be able
we
to go
can.
in 'cause
We can
got-
get inside.
Yeah.
No problem. But we won't get
We should
the position to shot.
So they're using Reuters. We're gonna use a Reuters live stream.
Sure. Yeah, already sent.
This is. Yes.
Put it in your pocket, James. They don't have.
Someone drop the mic. Out. Who's? It's unidentified right now.
Missing a mic?
Who's?
Missing a mic? Anyone missing a mic?
Huh? Is that yours? Where are you from? I'm not here.
Just go
Hey,
one.
what are you doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Sticks only. Let's go. Let's go. I don't even see a press pass. Let's go. Let's go.
I want to know, man.
Let's go.
Hey, big guy, big guy. Big guy.
This is my camera.
Hey, big guy. What about Chris? Just step back, okay?
Sticks right now. Sticks only right now. Okay? What happened? Prince? Give me 1 minute.
Stay with me.
You don't mind? Anybody have a helicopter up in the air that you know of? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. of our stations have a helicopter in the air? Does anybody have a helicopter in the air? I'm going to ask one more time. Anybody know of a helicopter in the air from the station?
Testing 1, 2, 3 for Francesco. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, Francesco. Testing 1, 2.
Hicks! Hicks!
Yes, Jeff, I hear you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm going to look to see if it's on. Francesco, testing.
So, no, just put it on the truck.
I'm going to move it back. I'm going to move it back. Ryan, I'm going to try to get you to the other camera. We're 15 minutes away from the presser.
Keep them together. Watch the wires, watch the wires.
Watch the wires, guys.
Down below there. We're hooking
Can you try?
Cool, here, G.
Try to put that for me, or is it complicated?
Watch the valves.
Samantha, watch that wire. You got room there? All right, somebody's going to knock this down. It's still going. Let me just cable to it. Stills only in front. Stills in the front. Stills only in the front. Stills only in the front. Stills only.
Sir, can you put that on there, please?
How much slack do you have?
I'm going to try that. This is it.
What are you doing? You're doing tomorrow, right? Here's a 941 plug-in. Trying to pull one plug-in. Miguel has a 941 plug-in. No. You want me to hold it down? Get something? Yeah, get something. What are you doing for us? What are we doing?
We do sound checks. Everyone, camera guys, can you just check and see how your sound is? Thumbs up on sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got thumbs up all the way across. Mark Morales. Can you hear me, Mark Morales?
Is it bad spot? I'm good, right? It's good. Because I'm chewing this thing over there.
Unless you are. You okay? Yeah. Can you hear me, Frank? 1, 2, 3. Check.
I'll take a knee when we come. Don't worry.
Is he gonna stay here?
My skills down in the front. I'm just staving my knee from the pavement.
Apologies.
Do me a favor, guys. There's a room right there.
Frank, you should be
One of
good.
you guys stay there. We want to make sure everybody
I'll do it.
is safe, okay? No, 2021 expired.
70.
Corey, UPI? Corey. Mind you, if anything, I have it in my car. Yeah, I mean, these guys. Yeah. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Testing 1, 2. Mike, ask him. Testing 1, 2. James, what about now we have to figure out how to get Ron coming out of this. I need Ron over here.
Another big day.
I'll make a deal. I'll put your mic up if you let him pass you to come up here.
Oh,
Just let him pass you.
but where I'm gonna be? How can I hear from?
He's going to come here and I'll put your mic up.
My cap is already right there.
Oh, okay.
So I really need. Like don't be in the front of me, please. Don't go in the front of me, please. Okay?
Okay, Mike, you're good.
We gotta accommodate everybody. I know it's tight, but we gotta accommodate everybody.
Guys, everyone have audio?
I understand that, but we gotta accommodate everybody.
Everyone's got sound? On the left, everyone's got sound? You guys hear? 1, 2, 3. And everyone here? Thumbs up?
Yeah, come over here.
Audio? Everyone's good?
No.
Frank, you got audio?
I can't sit in here. You gotta go in like everybody else.
Audio check? Audio check, CBS.
Someone get John Del Giorno on the line.
On this side, everyone have audio? Everyone have audio on this side? Mic check? Audio? Can you guys hear?
You have a lovely foot. Just so you know, I see it. No. I'm going to start getting in there as soon as I get up. Just so I see it. Lovely promise.
Are you sending with the live viewers?
Yes. I'm live now.
Can everyone hear? Everyone's got mic.
My friend, excuse
The mic's on this side. You slow, can you hear?
I'm live.
You slow, you can pick it up?
We like you back.
Fox News?
We got to play by the rules.
Fox News. Can you hear?
Please.
Audio check on Fox News? Yes? Or 7?
He's gonna go on his knee too. With the baseball hat.
Which one? No, all of them will have to go.
Okay, thank you.
Have to go down. That's all I got?
Allô? Ouais, donc je laisse tomber en fait à la confin, parce que j'ai réussi à me placer tout un truc, mais récupérer mon micro maintenant, ça va être la mission. Ouais, donc je laisse tomber la conf. Il y a énormément de presse. J'ai appelé ma copine de l'AFP, elle m'a dit que l'AFP était là. Après, je ne sais pas comment ils sont placés, parce que vraiment, on est 1 milliard. Quoi. Et peut-être que j'ai racheté des images avec quelqu'un, je ne sais pas. Moi, en tout cas, j'ai réussi à me placer pas trop mal. Quoi. C'est surtout ça. Mais après, c'est long. C'est ça le problème, c'est que c'est long. C'est que la conf, là, il met du temps. Tu vois ce que je veux dire, c'est une mobilisation, etc.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a little. No problem. Yeah, they're about to do a press conference.
Been down there for a minute.
police guy. So guys, you're in front there. I think you're going to have to...
Yeah, it's going to happen eventually. There's nobody at the podium.
I just did someone else a favor.
I'm here right outside of the 36th subway station, 36th Street subway station in Brooklyn. And this morning, the fire department received a call about smoke being in that subway station, and it was later reported that multiple people were shot. There were multiple photos on the internet of people bleeding and laying down. As of now, it appears that the suspect, they said, was wearing an orange construction vest, so many people thought that he may not be suspicious. But it was later seen that he was actually the gunman. We're now waiting on a press conference, and at this point, it seemed that this person is not apprehended yet, as there are multiple helicopters in the sky just in one place, and it appears they're looking around the area. Multiple streets are cut off at this area, and multiple subway lines are also cut off on this area, as it appears the investigation is still ongoing. And right now, we're just waiting to hear from the New York City Fire Department officials and the police department at this press conference. And we'll give you the live feed to that press conference. Thank you.
I just asked if I can. I'm not going to go. No, you know, I want to get them shot. They're going live with the anchor's front. You know what I mean? You know how they do it. After every single one of these, I'm like, I gotta do.
Can you call this guy right there? No. I just need to take back my microphone. Yeah, I mean the red on the right. Hey, can you take my my microphone, please? On the right, the right cable, the red cable on the right, please.
This is going to be a 2-minute warning, all right?
I really need it.
2-minute warning.
Yeah, I'm very.
All right, we're going to do a quick sound check one more time. Can I tell my left?
Please.
On my
I
left.
really need my microphone.
Left-hand side. Left-hand side. How about in the middle?
Please, guy.
Right.
Sir, please.
On my right, sound on my right. Independent, friends, ABC, how we doing? ABC, can you hear me? Sound check, ABC. Fox News, Fox 5, News Nation.
You cannot take it?
611, you have me? New York 1, you have me? Associated Press, you have me? WCBS 880, can you hear me? CBS, 1010 wins. All right, thank you, everybody.
And now? I mean, there is no one.
Ron, Adam, what was it again?
Can you beg me? I mean, it's just right there.
Detective 2?
It's just here.
This ma'am over here, this woman is asking for her microphone on the bus.
I'm so sorry. Can you ask me my microphone with the red cable on the right? I'm so sorry, I have to take it back.
No, I'm not.
You want to take out your microphone?
Yeah, on the right.
On the right.
Number. Just text it to me, Adam.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, ma'am. Yes.
You taking it out?
Yeah, I have a problem. I have to go. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you so much. Sorry.
He's always like that.
Thank you, everyone. After a big fight.
He's 646.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
460. Yes, that's his
Thank you so much.
Know each other.
I don't go up there with a you. Colors.
Hey, Billy, hey, it's Jamelli.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
It's Jamelli.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I'm doing live, sir. You order my shot?
I'm going on.
Yeah, can you please? Thank you.
Okay.
Is Miguel taking the press conference? But is he not taking the press conference? Yes.
I already told them other changes. I'm just gonna come on.
Guys, we're going to do one more quick sound check. I just want to make sure that we're okay. Fox News, give me a hands up. Yep. Come on, come on. Guys, just come this way. I don't, you got to do it. You guys, just let him through for a second. You got to hurry up. We're going to go, we're going in a minute. All right, while Fox News does their thing, give me ABC. Can you hear me? News Nation. Fox 5. Pix 11. New York 1. Frank Salmon. Associated Press. CBS 880. 4. CBS. Televista. 1010. News 12. Telemundo. Univision. CNN. Mark Morales, you got me? Grin, somebody? All right. All right, thank you, everybody.
Who's this? Who's this? Who's this?
That guy right there, yo.
Who's that guy right there? The guy who walked up.
This is yours?
No, that guy right there. That guy right there. Guys, you can't just put the camera. We gotta be civil. Lined up already. Yo, you're not doing this right now. Go back right now. Go back.
All right, where can I put it? Well, I mean, we're limited time here, so.
Hurry up. We got 20 seconds, guys.
I can't stick it like that. What was the issue? Okay, let me get the other mic.
Dude, we're going to start right now. Be careful tonight.
Fox News, you got me? You're better? All right. You're welcome. Guys, we'll be starting momentarily. There's no more, there's no alterations to the mics. Everybody's good, right? All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you.
It's all right, I can't see it.
Bro, I apologize. It's the last spot you got. All right.
Thank you.
subway shooting in New York City. We're just waiting for an NYPD press conference to begin. Here's what we know so far about the shooting.
This morning at around 8:30 a.m., multiple people were shot during a shooting at 36th Street Station in Brooklyn's Sunset Park. Authorities have said that 13 people have been taken to the hospital, but reports are also coming in from ABC that up to 16 people have been injured, 8 of them shot. We don't yet know more about their injuries. So far, the NYPD has not confirmed any fatalities stemming from the incident.
We're getting reports that a preliminary investigation shows a possible smoke device was detonated at the station. The NYPD is saying there's no active explosive devices at this time. The incident appears to have happened on the southbound R train. 5 subway lines have been suspended. The shooter fled the scene and is still at large. Our reporter on the ground, Jason Perry, says helicopters are flying over the area, searching for the suspect. Here's what we know so far about what happened.
Give me a thumbs up if you have audio.
Police have said that the suspect who fled was a man wearing a construction vest and a gas mask. Footage taken from the chaotic scene showed screaming passengers rushing out onto the platform as the train doors opened, with clouds of smoke pouring out. Graphic footage and photos posted on social media showed the injured lying on blood-stained subway platform floors.
ABC that schools in the area are under shelter-in-place protocols. Students are being kept inside, but the school day is going on as normal.
Oh wait, they can't see. Okay. Okay, we're muted, but okay.
This right here. Hi tonight.
No,
Released a statement, but he has been briefed on the matter. So we can now confirm that according to a spokeswoman for the New York Fire Department, 8 people were shot and 8 others were injured following the shooting. An NTA spokesperson has also told CNN that the passengers were on a Manhattan-bound N train making express stops. The train was making express stops at the 59th Street stop prior to the 36th Street station's stop.
Good afternoon. I'm John Miller, Deputy Commissioner for Intelligence and Counterterrorism. We're going to do an initial briefing here, which is going to be somewhat limited because the investigation is very active. The incident is still unfolding. You're going to hear from First Deputy Mayor Lorraine Grillo, Governor Kathy Hochul, Police Commissioner Keyshawn Sewell will outline the events as we know them. Laura Kavanaugh, the First Deputy Commissioner and Acting Fire Commissioner, will walk you through casualties. Jano Lieber from the MTA will give us the status of the system, and then we'll be able to entertain some limited questions. There will be another briefing later this afternoon where we'll be able to update that, and then additional briefings as needed. First Deputy Mayor Lorraine Grillo.
Thank you, John. So from the very minute this incident occurred, the mayor and I have been on the phone monitoring the situation constantly. We have worked with all of our agencies, the FDNY, NYPD, OEM, all of the agencies who have worked really hard together, and we continue to throw all of the city's resources at this at this situation. We've made all of the resources available, and we'll work with the Office of Emergency Management for any additional needs. I'm going to ask the Police Commissioner, Keyshawn Sewell, to speak to you and give you an update on the events of today. Thank you.
Good afternoon. We're here to update New Yorkers about an active shooting incident that took place this morning inside the 36th Street subway station on the N line. I want to begin by assuring the public that there are currently no known explosive devices on our subway trains, and this is not being investigated as an act of terrorism at this time. We can also report that although this was a violent incident, reportedly we have no one with life-threatening injuries as a result of this case. This investigation is only hours old, so please note this information is subject to change. Just before 8:24 this morning, as a Manhattan-bound N train waited to enter the 36th Street station, an individual on that train donned what appeared to be a gas mask. He then took a canister out of his bag and opened it. The train at that time began to fill with smoke. He then opened fire, striking multiple people on the subway and in the platform. Again, we will describe him as an individual. He is being reported as a male black, approximately 5 feet 5 inches tall with a heavy build. He was wearing a green construction type vest and a hooded sweatshirt. The color is gray. At this time, we are working with our federal partners, where we are asking for the public's help. Anyone with information, videos, or photographs, no matter how insignificant they think it may be, is encouraged to call Crime Stoppers at 800-577-TIPS. All calls are strictly confidential. I'd like to turn it over to the FDNY to give information about the victims. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. The governor would like to speak now. Governor Hochul, my apologies.
That's right. Good afternoon. This morning, ordinary New Yorkers woke up in anticipation of a relatively normal day. They left their homes en route to school, en route to their jobs, and to a normal day, as I mentioned. That sense of tranquility and normalness was disrupted, brutally disrupted, by an individual so cold-hearted and depraved of heart that they had no caring about the individuals that they assaulted as they simply went about their daily lives. This individual is still on the loose. This person is dangerous. They're asking individuals to be very vigilant and alert. And you'll get more reports on specificity as the day goes on. So this is an active shooter situation right now in the city of New York. I just got off the phone with the mayor. He's recovering well. He is monitoring. He's actively engaged in this situation. I wanted to let him know that the people of the entire state of New York stand with the people of this city, this community, and we say no more. No more mass shootings. No more disrupting lives. No more creating heartbreak for people just trying to live their lives as normal New Yorkers. It has to end, and it ends now. And we are sick and tired of reading headlines about crime, whether they're mass shootings or the loss of a teenage girl or a 13-year-old. It has to stop. I'm committing the full resources of our state to fight this surge of crime, this insanity that is seizing our city, because we want to get back to normal. It has been a long, hard 2 years. That's what we crave, that sense of stability and normalcy, and this is what the mayor and I are going to continue to work toward. And I thank the partners, the brave people of the MTA, the first ones who had the sense, the drivers of the train, to leave the station to make sure no more victims could be hurt. The NYPD, FDNY, state police, everyone involved in this has one purpose, and is to stop the insanity of these crimes. You'll hear now from our fire department. I want to thank them for being there to help us diffuse a volatile situation. But we'll be giving continued reports as this day unfolds. Again, we ask everyone to be careful, be cautious, report what you see. It is likely that someone out there listening to this is going to help us lead us to that individual. You have a description of what they're wearing. You know the details. But this is the day we pull together as New Yorkers, united in a common purpose to say no more. And that is what I'm going to continue to do as the governor of the state of New York, working with our local partners right here. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor. Good afternoon. This morning, the FDNY received reports of gunshot victims in the subway. Thanks to their quick response, we were able to treat 16 patients. 10 of those patients are suffering from gunshot wounds at this time, and 5 of them are in critical but stable condition in our local hospitals.
Can you say that again?
Yes, we have 16 total patients. 10 of them are suffering from gunshot wounds, and 5 of them are in critical but stable condition at this time. And I'm going to pass it over to the MTA for an update on our subways.
Okay. First of all, we have to thank the NYPD and the FDNY and the whole team who've done so much to protect us and help immediately to recover from this situation. And I also need to acknowledge the MTA workers who had the foresight to immediately move a train that was on the platform, the R train, out of the station so it could carry people to safety. That was smart thinking. Right now, B service is suspended, W service is suspended. The D and the N and the R are running with suspensions and some shuttle buses. And folks should check the website for latest. Obviously, it's a disrupted day, but a lot of the system is in fact running. I just want to say one thing on a personal note, which is on 9/11, I stood on 4th Avenue and watched people, New Yorkers, come back from that tragedy. And I watched New Yorkers help each other and storekeepers walk out and give people water. That was the same thing we saw on the platform today. We saw New Yorkers in a difficult situation, an emergency, helping each other. That's the subway riders. That's who New Yorkers are. Every day they're showing people in the subway, which is our public space, that New Yorkers of all varieties can come together in small spaces and get along and create something bigger. That's what we remember in these emergencies, as well as the tragedy and the thought for the quick recovery of the victims. Is New Yorkers are incredibly resilient, just as they are in every emergency, and we thank them for what they've done, and we thank the governor and the mayor for their leadership in all of our recovery from COVID and from every one of these challenges.
So, just to reiterate, we're going to be very limited in what we are able to answer in questions. Just to also underline our partners here, we got Mike Regan. Mike Regan is the Assistant Special Agent in charge of the Joint Terrorism Task Force with the FBI and NYPD. John DeVito from ATF, who's helping us with tracing efforts and investigation. He's the Special Agent in charge for New York City. We have the Brooklyn District Attorney, Eric Gonzalez, who is also here. And, of course, Chief Ken Corey, Chief of Department, and First Deputy Commissioner Ed Caban. We'll start off with questions for the police commissioner.
Was the shooting on the train or on the platform? Was the suspect on the platform or in the train? And did it all happen in the 36th Street station, or what happened down at 25th Street?
The suspect was in the train car. The shooting began in the train car.
Commissioner, can you give us some more detail exactly what happened in the car? Did the suspect say anything? What type of weapon did he have? And what was going on inside the car as this all happened?
So, as I stated before, we're only able to get limited information because it's under investigation. As the train was pulling into the station, the subject put on a gas mask. He then opened a canister that was in his bag, and then the car filled with smoke. After that, he began shooting.
Guys, one time!
Hang on.
Commissioner, does this appear to be random? Any idea why this individual did this and did this here?
We do not know the motive at this time, but we're not ruling anything out.
The injuries that are not gunshots, are they shrapnel wounds? What are the other injuries that were not gunshots?
We want the fire department.
There are a variety of other injuries, from smoke inhalation to shrapnel to panic from the incident.
When you say shrapnel, what would the shrapnel come from?
It could be from anything. It's still under investigation at this time, so it could be a grazing from a bullet. It could be from the panic following the incident.
But not from an explosive device?
Not at this time.
Any idea the suspect where they go to the train tracks to get out of the station? Any idea whereabouts?
That's subject to investigation. We're endeavoring to determine that right now.
Okay, Josh.
Why were the train tracks?
Commissioner, why do you connect this more to the litany of gun violence and not terrorism at this stage? Why rule out terrorism?
I'm not ruling out anything. We're determining what that motive is, and we'll find that out as the investigation continues.
Do the victims tend to one particular ethnic group?
No, sir. The victims have a variety of
Hang on. We got time for about 2 more.
Why were the trains not shut down immediately, and if they were, could it have been easier to catch the suspect?
That's not the case.
How were the cameras working in the subway station?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Were the cameras working in the subway station?
That's under investigation as we speak.
Do you suspect this is an MTA worker, given that they were wearing a construction vest?
We have not
Another city worker or something?
We have not identified the subject. He was wearing a green type construction
Governor
vest.
Hochul, do you want to comment on the arrest of your Lieutenant Governor Brian Benjamin? Did he speak to you this morning? Were you aware? Will you continue to campaign with him?
I'll be happy to report on it later today. We'll have a statement out there. I've not had a chance to speak to him. I was doing media interviews this morning, but this is not the place, but I will be addressing it very shortly. Let's focus on the fact that there are people in a hospital right now fighting for their lives. Those are the people we're thinking about and praying for at this moment.
All right, thank you very much. Now listen, we're going to get... Hang on a second. Hang on a second. We're going to get back to you with a time for an update later. The information is developing. We expect to have more later, and that will not be here. That will be either at the precinct or headquarters. We'll find an appropriate location where we have enough room and we can do this in a controlled environment.
You said the other briefings are not here. Well, it'll be announced. It'll be announced. Guys, we can come get our mics, please.
I think we're going to start restoring vehicular traffic on 4th Avenue. So.
I was kneeling on that pavement the whole time.
Stand where you are. What do you want? Just get the microphones. We're going to start opening up microphones out. Thank you.
Indiana Jones.
I don't know if you saw, my hours went up to 81.
That he pulled out of his...
what station they're talking about, Ken.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, every single meter on petition is completely turned off. All 3 tracks.
Okay, all 3 tracks at 2-5 on the hard.
Yes, that's what it is.
Time to post central.
At the press conference, police said there were no known explosive devices. This is not being investigated as part of an act of terrorism, but police did say they aren't ruling anything out. The shooting appears to have been carried out by a lone shooter. No known motive at this time. No casualties either at this time. The shooting happened at the Manhattan-bound N train. As the train was pulling into the station, the suspect donned a gas mask, took out a canister from his bag, and as the train filled with smoke, he opened fire, hitting people in the subway and on the platform. We have a description: a black male, 5'5", and wearing a green construction vest.
And we have an update on those who were injured in the shooting. So according to the New York Fire Department, 16 were injured. Their injuries range from smoke inhalation, shrapnel, and panic, as well as gunshot wounds. So 10 of those 16 were shot. 5 of those are in critical but stable condition in the hospital.
During the briefing, Deputy New York City Mayor Lorraine Grillo was in place for Mayor Eric Adams. Adams is currently isolating at home while he recovers from COVID-19.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul was at the press conference, and she said that she's in constant communication with the mayor. She said that he's monitoring the situation and keeping up to date. She emphasized that mass shootings need to end and said that they're committing the full resources of the state to stop the crime. She said that she'll be working together with the mayor to make this happen. Authorities emphasize that the incident is still unfolding and they're still gathering more information. They said that another update will be happening later on this afternoon, but the time and location has not yet been decided. We'll keep you updated when we know more details.
These guys can clear the site.
what is it? The lime green on it, going on and get the lime green on it. All right.
Sí, yo voy a estar con él. Sí, sí, vamos a hablar brevemente, después yo voy a hablar ahora mismo con políticos, vamos a hablar. Queremos crear.
Bye, Mark. God bless you guys. See you later, guys. Okay, take care.
Gomez, he's pressing you right now. Pressing you right now. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you got my shot. That's Andrew. I got you. I got you. Natalie? Oh, stay. Oh, great. Okay.
So the suspect still is at large. There are still multiple helicopters flying around, and we could even see some police officers on top of the buildings. Governor Kathy Hochul spoke, and she said that local authorities are also working with the federal authorities to do all they can to try to catch this suspect as quickly as they can. And she recommended anyone that may have a picture or any information that they may think is insignificant to go ahead and report it anyway to 1-800-577-TIPS. That's all the information we have now, and they said they will give out more information later on in the day. Jason Perry, NTD News, New York.
pessoal, vocês que estão nos ouvindo na SPT Television, nesse momento chegou uma mensagem da polícia de Nova York para que todos, nesse momento, evitem a área dos atentados. Então, algumas ruas aqui foram bloqueadas e a polícia não está permitindo acesso de pessoas nessas áreas. A área que ficou maior a limitação, ficou maior o bloqueio na terceira avenida, inclusive essa é a porta da terceira avenida até a quinta avenida, que é a mais curta do Brasil. Nós estamos na quarta avenida do atentado. Fica fechada da rua 20 à rua 40 Street aqui. Então, todas essas ruas estão bloqueadas, estão fechadas. E a polícia manda as pessoas venham para cá e eles começam a busca pelo suspeito, a busca pelo atentado.
Open up the street. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be opening up the streets momentarily. We're going to need everybody to please take a B-roll now. The street is going to be opening up momentarily.
We ask you to push.
Within the next 5
We're opening up.
minutes.
whole street's closing off. If they left it right now, I'd get a tall spot on the sidewalk. Okay? Just so you don't have to move again for 10 minutes. Alright, should we do this now?
Whose equipment is this?
Oh my God. Okay. Take a picture. The best supervisor in the world right here. Put that on. What's going on? Listen, I was home having coffee. So, what's up, man? What do you guys think?
Vai saber das questões.